Is Ganyu worth pulling for? And I do think that Ganyu is worth pulling for. It's not because of her design. Her overall kit is amazing. I'm going to show you guys what I have on her. This is not going to be the final build. I'll make a build video, another entirely video. You don't really need constellations, but we will go over that in another video as well. But since that I say that she's worth pulling for, she scales off of HP. I think that most artifacts do have HP. I mean, I'll show you one of them, especially the flower. It's really good because since it scales off of HP, 4,000, pretty good artifact. I do need to work on my other artifacts as well, but 240 elemental mystery, not bad. Defense, maybe a little too much, but she scales off of HP, and that's the good part. Most artifacts as well actually scale off of HP. I'm going to show you a couple artifacts that actually have HP in them. Let's see. There's HP. This would probably be a good except for defense. I mean, there's a lot of, see, HP, no HP, but defense. We got defense, and then HP. See, HP is really important. If you guys have HP, it's going to be really good. I'm pretty sure most artifacts that are good. I mean, look at this one. This one has HP. This probably be really good on Ganyu. And then we're going to also show you the gameplay as well. So, this is one of the commissions. I'm going to show you how good she really is and why you should really pull for her as a free-to-play. Why is it important to pull for her? I mean, look at this. Look at that. See, it bounces off. Then you do that. And then also ricochets. So, like, you shoot one, and it just does so much damage. And this is not, like, its max potential just yet. Like, look at this. There we go. We killed them. And I'm doing, like, 3,000 damage. So, do that. Then you go. Her ultimate. Since I have Favonius Warbow, this is really good as a support. I really pull for her because it's a support. The reason why it's really good to pull for her as a free-to-play because you can make her as a support, and then you can make the Traveler as a DPS, or you can make Ganyu as a main DPS, or try to. I mean, any build you can make as a really good DPS, right? So this is another section as well. Look at this. Her ultimate. I already got her ultimate really quick. Favonius Warbow. I'm just giving out examples why you should pull for Ganyu. It's not like all support, all main DPS. She's a mix of both. I will say that. Like, look at this. It's hitting them. The shards is doing like at least 1,000. So it's super easy. And I'm just doing that with Ganyu, let alone. I have a whole SWAT. I have Kaching, I have Xingqiu, and have Amber. Ganyu is super friendly for free-to-play players. I mean, we always see nectars as well. I don't have enough. I need to farm for more, but I do think that we always see those nectars, Whopper flowers, especially if you're free-to-play. You fight the crowd registering, you see Whopper flowers, you come across them almost every day at least. I think that the most important part is farm for Mora and books. I already used up most of my books. I will say that the maximum books you want to make sure you have is at least 200 and up. 400 is really good. I mean, you probably still have some remaining, but I put it on official because I wanted Ganyu as a support, and you probably get the Favonius Warbow for free, I believe. And the prototype Crescent, if you want to make Ganyu as a main DPS, you can try the prototype Crescent as free to play because attack by 36% for 10 seconds, movement speed by 10%. This is probably the best for a main TPS bow for a free-to-play player. So I'm going to show you her other potentials as well. While we talk about Ganyu's gameplay, I will say that Ganyu is also really good for hunting. Like, look at this. The shards, it kills them immediately. It's really good. And I already got my ults already. So that's really good. It's really useful. Her charges like help her ultimate as well. So I really like Ganyu's kit and just her character overall. I mean, she's very free-to-play friendly. And when I'm talking about free-to-play friendly, like, she's good for hunting birds, hunting, like, in general, like, hunting for anything. Because, like I said, her charge, like that, area damage is really good. We're going to use the ice like that, just like this. Then use her ultimate. Like that. Look at this. Let's see how effective she can be with the treasure hoarder. She's doing a really good damage. I'm just using her basic attack. It's not her full potential. And there's free K where it's like, look at this. I'm just using her only. And I already got my ult back. Like, look at how easy it is. I do recommend the Favonius Warbow though. Look at this. See that? Oh. Look at this. Look at this. I'm doing 800, 900. Okay. Really good. Look at this. Then you use her ultimate again. I'm just using her. Look at this. Look at the damage. And her AoE is so huge. Like, look at this. It's in, like, the AoE is super huge. And it's gonna support your team, like, a lot. And its duration is really long. And the reason why I recommend the Favonius Warbow, like, her ult is really good. That's her main important key to helping your team as well. So there we go. We just destroyed it. The treasure hoarder. She's not only destroying Helicurls, she's destroying treasure hoarders, which is the main important part if you're doing Spiral Abyss, because at the end of it, there's more treasure hoarders as well. So look at that. And they're level 76. This is like world level 6 as well. There we go. You do that. And then we go here. Ultimate. Use her ultimate. Look at this. Easy. Oh my goodness. Do you not see the damage on this? You gotta admit, like, look at the damage. It's doing at least 1,000. Oh my goodness. And it scales off of how much people there's in there. So if you got 5 in the box of the AoE for Ganyu's ultimate, like, she's gonna do more damage. So she's really powerful, I will say that. Last but not least, I do want to say that Ganyu's design is the best looking out of the characters from Leeway as well. So she's the best looking and also the best character you should pull for. And also the aim attacks, you can just do this and it just damages them. You don't have to aim directly. Like, what I'm trying to say is you don't have to aim directly, and she's really good in the water. So like this, you do that, and look at this. You can control the battlefield like that. Like this. And she's doing a lot of damage just by not aiming on the floor. Like, look at this. Do that. Keep doing that. 6k. That's 6k damage. And look at this. Like, I'm not even doing that much damage, and I'm not aiming it directly, and I'm doing this much damage. I'm doing this much. And then look at her Yi as well. So you don't have to aim it. Look at this. Boom. And it's really good, especially if you're fighting in the water. Okay, we're gonna keep doing this. But if you aim directly, it does more damage. But I will say you don't have to aim directly. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. And we destroyed it. Overall, I do think that you should pull for Ganyu. You have enough primos. If you do pull for her, that is a plus, because Ganyu is a super good cryo support. She is one of the best cryo support. There is no dispute on that. And look, the Helicurls couldn't touch me, and I was just using Ganyu. Imagine if there was like 2 times more of those, and I'm doing in the water. She's really effective in the water, and I know that if you're free to play, you have a bunch of characters like sword users, you have Amber, you have Lisa. It's probably really hard to battle in the water, but if you have Ganyu, she levels the playing field. And while you're at it, I will be making sure that I will be making build videos really soon, and that you don't have to have constellations to make Ganyu godlike. I mean, Ganyu is already godlike when she's C0, and I'll be explaining that really soon. It's gonna be in the next video for sure. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and the next video will come out tomorrow.